Yo, 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 come ride with me, come ride, let's ride away. So, I just went to pick up a VHS player because my mum sent me over some old home videos. Oh, I'm just going to keep talking. You can see Luna. And yeah, off of some woman off of Facebook, and her Facebook name was Agath, and then the last name was The Power. And I didn't really get it until I said it out loud, and I was like, Agath the Power. And I was like, Agath the Power. Very, very funny name, Agath. Great little pun, great little play on words there. Who says the French don't have a sense of humour, eh? And so I got, where am I going? I think I was meant to go down there, but it doesn't really matter. I think I can go both ways. Either or, mate, either or. Anyway, I just thought I'd say that I just had this weird moment, whereas obviously I've come to terms with my disability quite a lot, and I am pretty happy, but every now and then I just get this feeling, oh, it keeps turning, oh, the world keeps turning, so does my phone. Anyway, I just get this feeling like, cause where she lives is up in the Tersch, and I know that up here in Leger is covered in snow. It's a lot higher than Morzine. Even here where I'm driving is covered in snow, but she lives like next to one of the ski stations, and I was thinking that like what an amazing place it would be to live, but not for someone in a wheelchair. And I got thinking to myself, again, like, I've come to terms with my disability, but I just can't help thinking every now and then, it just pops into my head, and man, I wish I could use my legs again. And it's a thought that pops up quite often. I mean, like, there you go, like driving past some people there with some bikes. They've obviously been for a nice little pedal, and they're covered in mud, and they look like they've had a right old bloody good time. And just like a bunch of kids on bikes there, they look like they're having a fun time. And don't know, just being constantly reminded of the fact that I'm disabled, I can't use my legs. I'm in a world built for bipeds and able-bodied people, you know, and I am lucky I can use my hands. I mean, I'm driving around now, I make it work, you know, and there are loads and loads of things to be grateful for, and I really don't want to like piss and moan about things where, you know, I've got a lot of things to be grateful for, a hell of a lot of things to be grateful for, so much to be grateful for, do you know what I mean? And I'm very, very happy most of the time, but every now and then, especially like this weekend and this morning, I was just like quite depressed, just quite down. I got spasms in my legs quite bad, and that's quite annoying, and my wheelchair started creaking again. Little things like that, like I don't know, man. It just gets me down, and I can't, like, I just want to be honest about it. Sometimes it really gets me down. Like I'm just constantly reminded that I can't do things that other people can do, and things I used to be able to do like fucking effortlessly, completely effortlessly, you know, and I loved doing them so much. And I feel like this injury, this whole life experience has taught me so much, and I'm really grateful for all the lessons that it's teaching me, you know, about like what's important, what's not important, the things I used to take for granted before, the things, you know, and I guess even the things I take for granted now, like when my legs are relaxed, I'm never like, oh, I'm so glad my legs are relaxed, until I get like really painful spasms, and I'm like, oh fuck, that really hurts. Just all sorts of things. And I think you're allowed to feel down, you know, like whether you're able-bodied or disabled. But I just wanted to, I don't know why I'm even making this video, but I just thought I'd say that I've been feeling a bit down recently, and it's directly related to the fact that I can't use my legs, and everyone's walking around, and you know, and you see that it's not even like man, miss riding motorbikes. Anyway, I don't know, there's so many things I miss, man. Just regular bloody things, like getting up, or like just you know, like when Lou's on the couch and she just like twiddles her toes because she's got like she wants to stretch her foot, and I'm like, I want to do that. I just want to do that sometimes, like, or getting out of bed and it doesn't take like, you know, almost a minute sometimes because my spazzy legs just won't, you know, go relaxed. And I don't know, man, I know I do try and focus a lot on what I'm grateful for all the time, which really does help. And again, I've got so much to be grateful for. I mean, look at this, like I've got a wheelchair, I've got a car, I've got the old dog in the back, you know, it's great, you know, like I've got a video player which someone like gave me for free, so I can watch some home videos of my youth, and you know, all these, I've got loads of bloody things to be grateful for, but I still get really sad about my disability. And it doesn't happen very often, but like it's been like, yeah, maybe like 2 days, 2.5 days where I just felt like really, really low. And I don't know, I think, like I say, it's allowed. I should be graceful in my low moments, grateful in my high moments, you know, like. And look at where I live, you can't see, but it's fucking beautiful, man. I'm like autumn colours, like the reds, the oranges, the yellows, you know, so many trees, mountains. It's beautiful, man. Like, I don't live in poverty, you know, there's so many things to be grateful for. But then I'm just surrounded by people that have able bodies, and I don't know. I feel like I'm repeating myself now, but it just makes me a bit sad sometimes. Seeing people just effortlessly, fluidly move around the world without a bloody care in the world. In fact, that's a lie, because loads of people have cares in the world. I know quite a lot of people there now that are suffering from insanely bad mental health, and they're like, you know, going for a shit time, and they'd give anything probably to swap places with me. In fact, there's probably billions of people in the world that would consider their prayers answered if they could swap places with me right now. But yeah, I don't know, I feel like if I keep talking I'm just gonna repeat myself if I haven't repeated myself already. But I don't know, man, just really just, you sometimes just want a day off, or just an hour off. Just be like, oh, alright, just get out of my wheelchair, have a good stretch, do a bit of yoga, you know, like really loosen up my legs, and then I'll just get back in the wheelchair, it'll be fine, you know, just like a little respite, a little just a good stretch, a good wiggle, and then get back in. But it just doesn't stop, does it? Never. You can never have a day off. When you got a spinal cord injury, it's for life, and that's why it's called a permanent disability. Like, it sucks when you break a bone. Fuck yeah, it sucks, man. You know, you're in a cast for 3 months. It's probably going to be 6 months until you feel like 100%, or maybe like 90%, and then like after a year you feel like maybe 100%. Maybe there's still a few complications, but you heal. And when you've got something that doesn't heal, it sucks. And I had a moment the other day which really sucked. I was having a conversation with someone, and she was really insensitive, and she was a bit drunk, and I was sat next to her during a poker game, and she was asking me questions like, what's it like to be sat down all day? Like, is it uncomfortable? Oh, so you can feel your legs then, but you can't move them? Oh, so how long before you get better? Oh, what, it's permanent? What, so what, even if you had $1 million, like if you had £1 million, you could like get a... No, there is no cure for spinal cord injury no matter how much money you have. Oh, right. Well, that's a bit shit, isn't it? And I'm like, yeah, I mean, I'm dealing with it in my own way, love, but fucking hell, we're in the middle of a game of poker. I'm sat I'm stuck sat next to you, unfortunately, and I'd really like to just not fucking talk about this. I want to concentrate on the game, and bless her, she didn't mean anything by it, you know. She didn't have any malicious intent. She was just inquisitive, but I wasn't equipped with the necessary social skills to deal with that situation like promptly and sort of politely, and I just sort of like ended up sort of awkwardly answering the questions. I would have thought, like, by my non-verbal cues, that she would have thought, oh, maybe I'm making the poor guy feel a bit uncomfortable here. But then also she was inebriated, so, you know, I don't want to be too judgmental, but people are fucking annoying when they're drunk. Don't want to be too judgmental, but I will go ahead and say that. But yeah, je suis ici, chez moi. So yeah, basically I had this horrible situation the other day, which was, I dealt with it, but I feel like next time something like that comes up, I want to deal with it a bit better, you know. I want to be equipped with the skills that I could be like, you know what, I could have just said, hey, look, should we talk about something else? That would have been really easy to say. I just didn't think of it at the time, because it was just, you know, I don't know, it took me by surprise. But if people do want to ask, there's a time and a place. If you want to come over for a cuppa, I'll tell you all about it, mate. Like, I've got a YouTube channel. I've said the most embarrassing personal things on there. You know, of course, I don't mind talking about it, but there's a time and a place, and that really wasn't it. But yeah, you live and you learn. It is an opportunity. Everything that's new to me is an opportunity. That is a song lyric right there. Not mine, it's a song lyric from one of my favourite songs. Everything that's new to me is an opportunity, so I'm gonna grow, 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 and you can grow too. Right, with that, peace out. Alright, Frankie baby, just chilling. Sleepy dog in the back, mate. Just loving it. Just loving having a little ride in the car. And then Frank's here as well. Aren't you, mate? Loving it, mate. Sat in the car, just chilling.